She is the star freshman, Joyner Holmes, coming right here on set, fresh off her third double-digit performance over the past 4 games. Joyner, thank you so much for joining us. How would you say you are in terms of your comfort level on the court right now compared to where you were when you first arrived and played in your first game at Texas?
My first game here, we were at Stanford actually, so it was very nerve-wracking knowing that I think we had beat them like 3 times consecutively in the past couple years, so it was very nerve-wracking and very scary. When I went out there, I don't think I started that game, so I was kind of getting my nerves out on the bench as well, but when I got in the game, like, I was very afraid. Like, I didn't know what I was going to do or anything, and I don't think I had my best game at all, but like, starting like now, going into conference play and like ending like before we went off to Christmas break and everything, like I feel like I've gotten so much more comfortable like with my teammates and my coaches and like just all around me being a player. Like I'm allowed to do so many things that I didn't know I was going to be able to do coming in as a freshman. So I think that I've fit in very well.
What part of your game do you think has translated the best going from high school to the college level?
Probably trying to play better defense, because in high school you really didn't have to play much defense.
Okay.
So I'd probably say playing defense, because I know right now like the 1s and the 4s in the Big 12 are probably one of the hardest people to guard. So just keeping them like out of their average scoring and out of their average for rebounding and just going at them every possession, I think that's one of the best things that I brought to the table so far.
So you arrived at the University of Texas ranked number 2 in the ESPN Hoop Girls Top 100. But in your high school career, at one point in time, you were cut from the U16 Team USA squad. What was that moment like for you, and how did that motivate you? How did that challenge you?
It was my first year actually going to the USA trial, so I didn't know what to expect. I knew it was going to be a lot of players from everywhere. And so I just went in knowing that like I had to be confident, knowing I had to play my game. But just having the experience of getting cut and knowing that like when in the off season I had to go home and get better and eventually try it again, in the following year I actually made the team. So it was just a great experience and a great like evaluating process for me, because going home like knowing that I didn't make the team and knowing that I'm used to making things with basketball related things, knowing that I had to actually go work hard and work harder to be just as good or even better as the girls that made the team, it was a good experience.
Now to get to know you a little bit better, tell me about your first name, Joyner, and the motivation for that.
So the story behind it is the track runner Jackie Joyner Kersey, or like Florence Griffin Joyner, and so my mom pretty much named me after her. But in high school I did run track. I actually did long jump and triple jump, and I came here thinking that I was going to do that, but the basketball schedule is really hectic, so I don't think I can do it. But I love long jump and I love triple jumping, and I'm just following after that and just trying to make a legacy off of my own self as towards my name.
When did you know that it was going to be basketball for you, that was your sport?
I actually started at like the age of 4 with my dad, and ever since then, like we've been going and going and going like nonstop. The last like 3 summers have been so hectic, and I actually joined the Nike circuit my last summer, and that was one of the best summers I've ever had. But I mean, I kind of knew it from the jump. Like I actually started off playing in the intramural league, so like with boys and stuff, and like I was just like saw my talent kind of flash across my eyes. So then at that point, like it got to middle school and I was like beating up on everybody. And high school came and I got ranked and I started getting college looks, and from that point on, I was just like, I know what I want to do.
So you have a long career ahead of you, but when that is done, you'd like to go into broadcast. Broadcast journalism is going to be your focus here. Why is that so interesting to you, and ultimately, what do you want to do?
Well, coming into college, maybe my junior year in high school, we started looking at like majors and stuff, and I had narrowed it down to 2 majors. I wanted to either do broadcast journalism in the communications field or sports medicine. But finding out that sports medicine, I think you have to learn like all the parts of the body, I kind of gave that one up.
Yeah.
So I went and did some research on broadcast journalism, and I like followed Fran that's here, and my neighbor is actually Robbie and Greg Fields, which are on our local news channel at home. And so I kind of talked to them about it and whatever like that, and I just realized like I talked to my mom about it all the time, and she said, you love to talk, and so why not go into this field? And so it's just been great, like being able to do stuff like this here and being able to have like a class with Fran about media and all types of stuff. Like, it's just been a great experience, and they helped me along the way. So eventually when I do start taking classes for my major, I actually have one this semester. So I'm a little scared about that one because I know it's like a speech class. And
You're going to nail it.
My teammates have been telling me it's pretty difficult, but I think I'm going to do very well.
Yep, you are. Just promise me you won't take my job.
Yes,
please.
I promise.
All right, there's the promise from Joyner Holmes. You heard it right here on Game Plan. Joyner Holmes, one of the best freshmen in the Big 12. The numbers back that up. Second among Big 12 freshmen in scoring per game, first in rebounds per game, and 2 double-doubles on the year.